So this is our opener for today. Welcome, everybody. This is my anime openings, endings live stream I did on June 7th. And we started off with, I think that's Tank, right? Was the one that we checked out first for the live stream. Since then, I've been thinking about Cowboy Bebop and how excited I am to break down, because on Tuesdays now, for the time being, I'm breaking down anime music. Every Tuesday for my community supporting the channel, I do like a full study for them. And then I share some of it here with you all on YouTube. And that's what we're doing today with Cowboy Bebop. Shout out to Mukansa Monkey, who put this really on my radar first with a Yoko Kanno study. But I decided to just focus on Cowboy Bebop today, which Yoko Kanno is the composer, with her band, the Seatbelts. And I've got a ton of research here. I'll put links to all my stuff to this content request app so you can request stuff, as well as my collection of anime. I'm watching Attack on Titan right now with my community, and we're watching Arcane, which is different, but oh my God. So I'll put a link to that collection down as well if you want to come over and peruse what we've got going on. Okay, here's how it's going to go down for you all here. This is a 4-song study, and I'm going to do the real folk blues here for you all on YouTube, but the full 4-song study, which is available already if you're seeing this on YouTube, it's a link down in the description, as well as the top pinned comment, and that will also include a study of Call Me, Blue, and then finally, we're going to check out a live extended version of Tank. I'm so excited to check this out. All right. Let's go here. First up, we have the real folk blues. What's going on here? I'll talk about the anime and stuff, some of my notes later. Singer credit. This is my Yamane, who Yoko Kanno brought in to join the Seatbelts, as she sings, I guess, on a lot of the songs here. And what's this song about? This is about regret carried a long way, a voice looking back at a life that did not go the way it was supposed to, and refusing to get dramatic about it. So what I guess it means now, and let me know if any of these, if you have anything to add here, what it means now. For anyone who watched the show, this is the sound of the ending, and the ending is why people are still arguing about Cowboy Bebop 3 decades later. What is going on? Anime music is such a world. Anime is such a world. I'm such a noob to it, but I'm having a blast. All right, here we go. The real folk blues. Let's go. My Yamane. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Love this groove. It's very bluesy, yeah, obviously. All right, let's see what her voice sounds like. Oh, I just got goosebumps. What a textured voice. Ooh, those drums there, fun. Wow, I'm gonna go back. Love her straight tone vibrato work. Is this a chorus coming up here? Feels like a pre-chorus. Here's the chorus. Let's go. Ooh, that bass right there. Ah! Goosebumps again. Wow, what a voice. Hear the harmony? Wow. Let's stop for a second. Oh my God, it's so hard to stop this song. Wow, okay. Yeah, so it's so interesting because one thing I was reading about in my notes here before having my espresso, reading about Cowboy Bebop's music scene and Yoko Kanno, and she's a keyboardist in the group, and the band is the Seatbelts, and this was really a contrast in the time back in 1998, I guess, when this anime started, 26 episodes. Like, this was a time a lot of people were using synths and stuff. It was very synth-driven. And we've listened to a lot of it already. And this is completely not that. This is all like she got musicians in a room, killers, and it was like really like this fusion of multiple styles of organic, organic human-played music in the room, right? So very cool vibe, very cool sound. Now, as far as like it's interesting because blues. If we think about like real blues, we're talking about 12-bar blues, and this is not that. This is like has a blues vibe to it, but it's not like a blues song. Blues is like, kind of like it's like 12-bar blues, right? It's a whole different song format. This is not that. This is bluesy, right? It's got a bluesy vibe to it. Her singing is bluesy. Oh my God, her singing. I'm going to go back and break it down. Did I tell you guys? I've been a vocal coach for 26 years. I'm a multi-instrumentalist, a music producer. I'm old and I've had a lot of musical life. So whenever I break down music, I talk about music from all angles. And so I'd like to break down a little bit of everything here. I want to go back. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to go back and break it down. We'll talk about her singing as well, but I really have to keep going here. Oh my God, this is so good already. Oh, what key are we in here? Nice, okay. This bass player,
希望に満ちた絶望と罠が仕掛けられてるこのチャンス
So she has so much depth in her tone, right? So like on the spectrum of singers, right, there's higher voices and lower voices. And that can change the perceived depth of tone, right? Like in the world of opera, I'm like a lyric baritone is the voice category. I'm not the crazy, crazy high type of voice, but I'm not the crazy low. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle. And that spectrum is the same for female vocalists as well. But we can also affect the depth, the perceived depth of tone in our voice. When we open our voice, see how my voice right now has a certain amount of depth to it. Now let's say I'm going to close my larynx a little bit here, and now I've got a thinner tone. Now I'm going to lower my larynx. Notice I have a little more of a hollow tone in my voice, right? So you can affect that in your singing through vocal technique stuff. She's adding, not only does she have a little bit of a lower voice, but she's also adding a little more space inside of the back of her throat on these low notes, which gives it more depth of tone. Oh man, the textures in her voice. All right, I have to put on my voice teacher hat. Let's step into my vocal lab for a minute. Let's talk about what's happening. So what are some of the cool things that she's doing right now? What she's doing is she is doing a lot of straight tone. So you see right here where it says vibrato. Vibrato is one of those stylistic elements we have in singing. Some styles have more vibrato, like opera. Other styles have hardly any vibrato, like punk, rock, metal. Yeah! They just kind of go straight tone. Straight tone is the opposite of vibrato. When we do straight tone, and then we let the vibrato come in, that creates a tension resolution, expressively speaking. She's playing with that so masterfully. Listen for some of that in her sound right there. Okay, not on that phrase. It was the one before. Let me see it go back a little further. The little vibrato at the end. Right there. ta, right? Tension resolution, right? Also, what else we have going on here? Now, see this right here. After teaching voice for 1,000 years, I figured out that one of the easiest ways to break down the voice for people that don't know anything about the voice is to think about these elements of the voice, right? And it helps you start learning how to listen to singing a little bit better. And then if you want to study singing, it helps you understand it. We as singers can have a windiness to our voices sometimes. And other times we can have a trumpety, brassy, metallic tone. Bop, 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 right? Our voice can have that. In the world of singing, the art form where you learn how to master those things is called mixing. Mixing, like that blend between wind. Notice I have green, yellow, orange, red. Just because there's a whole blend. Bop, 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 bop. There's a whole spectrum between those sounds. She is playing between this kind of sultry, husky, jazz singery tone and this big brassy, bluesy, belty tone in her singing so well. And she has a teeny bit of compression on her voice, which brings that grit element in. It's so good. My Yamane. Hear that depth? Oh, I love the horns. Oh, great harmony. Slow tempo. About 83 beats per minute or so. Oh, yeah. I love this bass line. Hear that? See the straight tone? Wow. I totally get why Yoko Kanno brought her into the project. My God, what a killer voice. Wow. You know, this feels almost like my mind also, because we break down on Sundays. I do, every Sunday I do some video game music. And I did a few weeks ago or a month ago or so, I did Persona 5. And that music it's got a throwback vibe. And the lead singer, God, I can't remember her name, that sings on that a lot. She's awesome too. Definitely has similarities of vocal tone to my Yamane, but not exactly. And just they're like sibling musical minds or something. It's so cool. Oh man, this chorus, it's so great. Notice how her voice gets so big and brassy. You know, I was talking about that kind of huskiness, that airflowy windiness versus metallic brassy. When she goes up high, because she's a little bit of a lower voice, when she goes for it, there's a lot of brass. There's a lot of power in her singing. And then there's that harmony. What is it, a third above? That harmony up there, so good. We're in F sharp minor is our key, basically. And I have to say also, this bass player is so killer. Up on the top, up on the it's so good. This is gorgeous music. And she's so expressively connected to the text. Hear those tone changes between the brassy and the windy in her singing? It's so tactical. We've got this distorted guitar, panned left, panned right, doing cool stuff. It's really all organic instruments, right? Isn't it funny? Electric guitar with distortion is an organic instrument. It is, though. It's not synthesizing, you know? That's what I think about the opposite of organic. Oh, those strings. It's like free jazz almost here. Hear the bass again. Oh! Yes! That bass player is like the star of this song too. Da, 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 da. Oh. That's so cool. Notice how set back it is. Her vocal is pulled back there. Why did Yoko Kanno do that, or whoever arranged it? I'm assuming it was her. It's because it puts the voice more, it makes the voice like an instrument, like the other instruments mixed together, like the tapestry of the sound. It's not, many times when we have lyrics of songs, we put the singer in front of the other instruments so that the words can be clearly heard. It's almost like the instruments are an accompaniment for the singer. And then other times in the way that you mix it, you pull the voice back a bit, and then that creates more of a, the voice becomes almost like another instrument. And that's what's happening in this bridge with those ad-libs. It's so good. F sharp minor. And she's doing a lot of straight tone vibrato still. Funky. It's like a slow, funky, jazzy, bluesy song. Wow, I bet this is amazing live. Whoa, again that bass line. The guitar's going crazy. Pan to my left ear. There's two guitars. We have so much instrumentation happening. We've got strings, we've got horns, we've got woodwinds, we've got guitars, pan left, going like Jimi Hendrixing happening in my left ear. Then in my right ear, I hear other guitar accents. Drums, slow, tight groove, locked in with the bass. Doing all these crazy fills. There is so much happening here. Let's go. There's that same melodic idea that keeps happening in the horns and the wood. I think it was sax and is it trumpets and saxophones? Hear that? Is that strings in the background way distant, just doing that pad sound through? Fade out. This is back when tracks used to fade out. Oh! This is like my third time getting goosebumps in this first track. Oh my God! All right. This is going to be fun. Oh my God! It's already fun. Let's see, we've got to grab that little end. Wow, what an opening to this study. The real folk blues. Do I have any fun facts on this here? Let me see. Anyway, well, we'll get into that more. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. It's time to go on to the next song, Call Me, then Blue, then finally... we're going to do the extended music video of Tank. I can't wait to get to that. All right. Thanks for watching on YouTube. If you want to see the full study, the link is down in the description as well as the top pinned comment. Come over, join the community. Really, it's... as music reactors, we get these copyright claims on whenever we do something on YouTube. So all the ad revenue goes back to the artists, which I love that my videos make money for the artists that I break down on YouTube. The only thing is that, for me to keep doing this, because it's all of my time, it's the support of my community over on Patreon that really keeps me going. And for that, I do so much. I do everything for them, and it's like that's my thing, and that's why we built this content request app for people supporting the channel, where I get almost all of my ideas of things that I break down these days on my channel. So you could come be an ambassador, and also like I have the Discord. The Discord is it's really like it's very important to me to have community. I'm all about community and having it's not a toxic place. Like, I don't allow that. Like, I'll kick you out if you're toxic, you know? So it's like a lot of people who are respectful, who are passionate about music, sharing ideas. So you can come learn a lot about music over here. I know I'm learning a ton, and I get to share my knowledge of being a lifetime musician and teacher. As well. So it's a little bit of we got a little information trade going on. So you're invited. I'll put a link to my Discord below. I'll put a link to the content request app below. I'll put a link to this 4-song study, which is already done, right at the top of the description and top pinned comment. Thanks for watching on YouTube. We are now going on to check out Call Me, Call Me. Cheers. All right, everybody, let's keep going.